Hi, my name is Kari and I'm the product architect here at FieldSync. What I'd like to go over in this video are the high-level features in our new release that's coming out for 2.4.8.1. Now this release focuses a lot on stability and some of the behind-the-scenes functionality, but we have added some additional features that we think will be very valuable to our customers. The first feature that we've added is the ability to configure which log types are displayed on the dashboard within this logs area. Now, as you can see right now, I have several logs that are entered in here, some time card entries, and also an incident report. Well, depending on the amount of staff members that you have within your organization, you may or may not want to see every single log that is created within the system, but only have visibility to those that are really, really important. So in this example, what I'd like to show you is how we can remove the time card entries from the dashboard. So in order to do that, you're going to go into your settings area and select the Logs tab. And for each of the log types, you can configure this setting. So I'm going to select my time card log type and choose Edit. And here you will see a new setting for display on dashboard. By default, this setting is selected so that each log type by default shows up on the dashboard. But let's say in this example that we no longer want to see the time card logs displayed on the dashboard. So I will unselect that checkbox and save the log type. So now when we go back to the dashboard, you will see that all of those time card entries are removed and we have immediate visibility to the logs that are critical, such as an incident report with a high priority and follow-up. So based on which logs you are using within your organization and which ones you want immediate visibility to, you can go in and toggle that setting on and off. Now another feature that we've added in this release is also related to the dashboard and allows you to go in and temporarily suspend a task for a given day so that it no longer shows up on the incomplete data area. So let's say, for example, that we have Stacy Smith is an individual that we provide services to, and we have a nurse visit scheduled for her today. So you can see here that no entry has been made, so it's showing up in the incomplete data area. Well, let's say, for example, that Stacy is on vacation and is not available to complete the nurse visit, but we want to remove this from the incomplete data so that we can see the actual tasks for our other staff that have not been completed. So I can now select on the task, and as a manager or a supervisor user, now when I come into the task and select Add Data, I have the ability to indicate that the task is being suspended. So what this does is when I save the task, you will now see that the results indicate suspended, but that it's now underneath the complete area. So if we go back to the dashboard, you will see that we no longer have that task listed under incomplete data. So we no longer have an indication that it needs to be completed when we actually can't complete the task because the individual is on vacation. Keep in mind that by suspending a task, it does not count against any of the reporting as a failure or success, and it's not counted as a data entry. So it basically will null out that entry for the given day, but provide that information to all of the users. Now the suspend functionality is only available on the web, and as I indicated, it's only available to supervisor or manager users. But when your mobile users synchronize, if the task was scheduled for them, they will have visibility to that task on the mobile device, but it will indicate that it's been suspended. So this really allows for more accurate tracking of your customer tasks and also alleviates the confusion for staff in the field because they can see that the task has been suspended, so they don't need to worry about completing it. And then the final feature that I'd like to talk about today is the ability to configure the report layouts for your log detail report and your task detail report. So let me go ahead and go into the settings area again, and we'll go to our Logs tab. Let's go ahead and select my configurable fields drawing example. So when I come in to edit this log type, you'll see now under report settings that I have the ability to choose between 2 columns and 1 column format. This formatting applies only to the configurable fields within that report. You can see that we've provided a help button to allow you to see an example of what the 2 different formats look like. So 1 column example will display all of the data in one column. So you'll have your label with the data under it. And the 2-column example is what we currently have in the product as the default, which is the label in one column and the data in another column. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this might look like. So I'm going to change for my drawing log type to 1 column. And now I'll save that log type. And if I go in and add a new log, and I can even choose a signature, and I'll just select Save. And now when we go in and look at that log in the printable format, you will see that the configurable field data is in 1 column only. So you have the label with the field directly below it. So this can be set for each individual log type. So in this example, if you have photo fields or drawing fields or fields that are larger, then you may want to use the 1 column format. And for other reports, maybe the current format works out okay. You also have the ability within a specific task to set the format for the task detail report. So I'll come into my task area, choose Edit Task, and here you can see for each task, I again have the ability to indicate whether I want it in 1 column or 2 columns. So this is really just gives you the ability to choose the layout that works best for you for each specific form, and gives you one more configuration point within the solution to make it work best for your company. So those are the main features that you will see in the upcoming release of 2.4.8.1. If you have any questions about this release or these features or anything else regarding FieldSync, please give us a call. Thank you.